Hello, Arcanine here, and I'm going to walk you through level 403 where we need to deliver this large cube. I believe this is called goo testing, or something along the lines of goo. Either way, I'm going to walk you through how to beat the level and then also how to collect all of the items. Now, this is one of the first ones that really stumped me trying to find all 4 items, so I think it's going to stump you guys too, so I'm going to walk you through it. First things first, you do want to grab the cube, carry it with you. This is probably the easiest way to carry it through, at least as far as I'm concerned. You can take other paths, fill it up however you like. This is how I like to do it. And you'll see the first item right there. There are a few ways to grab this item. I think this way is the most stylish, so that's what I'm going to show you. Go ahead and put the cube right in there. You get on this bad boy, ride the elevator up. Once you get enough height, you can walk right off. You can walk up close enough to this. Well, if I would have grabbed it while I was there, huh? That's what I get for going for style points. Walk over here, grab the item. That's item number 1. Now, I try to get this goo out of the way, because I also do this a little bit differently than the developers might have intended as well. They put it in, obviously, but I prefer to do a ton of damage here. I think it's a little more fun. It might take a few shots before you get it quite right, but we need to fill up this goo and we got to fill it easy, so this is the best way to do it. Launch that thing in there. You saw that break? You can see the money taking off, 41.5. That's how you know you succeeded. You can take this guy. As soon as it's in the pool and the pool's filling up, that'll get it to the size it needs to be. Whole goal is to get this cube as large as possible and then put it in I guess a delivery chamber or something? I'm not particularly sure what the plan is there. It's very loose lore as far as what company this is and what they actually sell here, so anything can happen. That's actually pretty lucky. Sometimes it'll launch you through. Most of the time, you do need to go through this way, through this door. I'm going to show you where the last 2 are. First of all, I want to grab this fire extinguisher, because one of them is up top. Actually, that busted that out. I'll have to explain to you guys that one. You can use the fire extinguisher to blow that down and grab that super easily. And I know you guys are wondering how on earth this item managed to appear right here, okay? And I'll tell you, it is inside this right here. It is normally inside this canister. As soon as you break it, that item will pop out. There are a few ways you can break it. You can kind of push it. Sometimes it'll flip over. It's very unlikely. Typically, I think it's easiest to use this first to kind of move it around, because sometimes you can flip it that way, but not always. And then you can always take your goo with you and bring it over there as well. I did quite a bit of damage here, as you can see. But the goo will squeeze through a lot of different paths. Luckily for me, the glass is broken, so I can come through this way. And then you can use the goo to flip it over and break it as well. Once you break this object, this item will pop out and you'll be able to grab it. I'll warn you. I got lucky as hell. It takes a lot of work to break this item out of that. And that is 3 out of 4 items. Forgot to grab the last one, the easiest one. The one you guys probably already collected casually. It's the cowboy hat. Right there on that poor dummy. I don't know what's happening to him, but we won't talk about it. Now, the last thing that we need to do is deliver this cube. You can push those water canisters out of the way. It's not necessary. Typically, it's easiest to kind of wiggle it through here. You want to grab it in the center if you choose to do that, though. And then when you're putting this in, you want to be very careful. You can't trap yourself in there. You won't get it delivered. And then sometimes little edges will get caught on the outside of it. You want to avoid that as much as you can. Once you push that in, it'll close it, and then you finish the level. So just to recap, that was level 403. We collected all the items, and there is a few more of these videos as well, so keep an eye out for them if you're trying to find all of them. I do speedrun this on Twitch as well, so if you want to check out some of that, by all means, there will be a link to that in the description below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you soon.